Doomsday Clock Issue 7 follows Dr. Manhattan as he recounts changing history of the universe, starting with killing Alan Scott and the first 3 times the lantern's flame burned green. Rorschach, Johnny and Saturn Girl meanwhile learn that the lantern will help them find Manhattan. Johnny tries to use his powers, but learns that they don't work as Adrian Veidt arrives in the Owl ship. On the ship, the team watch the news coverage on the Superman theory and the amount of trouble it's causing within the superhero and world communities. Saturn Girl says everything will be fine and she reveals that she is from the future. Imra says that Superman is the reason she is part of the Legion of Superheroes and she was sent back in time to cleanse some unknown anomaly that threatens his life. Adrian's brain cancer begins to hurt him again and Reggie tells him not to give up. Bubastis soon alerts them to Manhattan being close, and Adrian reveals that he cloned the cat from the remains of the one Manhattan killed, meaning the new Bubastis has been imbued with a sliver of his power, and thanks to Johnny, Imra and the Lantern, they now have a way of tracking the energy, and Adrian finds it fascinating that Reggie found 2 people touched by Manhattan. They soon see footage of the comedian on the news, who meanwhile is in the company of the Joker, Mime, Marionette and an unconscious Batman. Joker welcomes them to his funhouse as Eddie wonders how Adrian roped the 2 villains into his plan. Marionette uses a drill to torture Eddie, wanting to know where Manhattan is, but he has no idea when or where Manhattan is since all John asks him to do was take out Adrian. Soon Mime alerts them to Batman getting free from his bonds, attacking the group before disappearing into a smoke pellet he's deployed. Bubastis meanwhile tracks Manhattan to the Joker's funhouse, where Adrian lands the ship, telling Johnny and Imra to stay on the ship as he and Reggie leave with the Lantern. Batman meanwhile is almost killed by Marionette, until Joker breaks up the fight with a flamethrower. Rorschach and Adrian arrive and Batman says that he was wrong about Reggie. Adrian agrees with him and says that he's been wrong about a lot of things lately. Bubastis begins glowing and Adrian moves her closer to the lantern, causing it to feed on John's energy. As the energy crackles around the room, Adrian demands Dr. Manhattan show himself, and he does, arriving in a flash of light. Not wasting any time, John separates the group away from Batman and Joker, teleporting them with him as Adrian says that he just wants to talk, telling John that he needs his help to save their world. John says that he isn't going back to their world since he is in the middle of something on this one. John knows, however, that Adrian tried to bring Laurie with him, but she refused, instead leading him to Mime and Marionette, who Manhattan remembers, telling Erica about her child and how he didn't kill her in the robbery because of what her child would become. She also learns from him that she is pregnant again. Reggie tries to plead with Manhattan, telling him Adrian has cancer and he is a changed man, but John reveals that Adrian doesn't have any cancer. Reggie becomes angered with Adrian, demanding to know if Manhattan is telling the truth, and learns that he is, and Adrian does not have cancer, only he lied to Rorschach to get his help. Adrian says that Reggie sees what he wants to see, which is why he didn't realize that Walter Kovacs was never a friend of his father's and actually drove his father mad, something Reggie didn't know about thanks to Byron Lewis, a friend of his father's, hiding most of the research notes from Reggie. Because of this, his parents were separated and they died despising one another and not in an embrace like he thought they would have. Manhattan teleports them again, overlooking a riot outside Washington DC over the Superman theory, where John says that he thought he could find hope here, but soon looked ahead in time and saw the most hopeful being among the people heading for him, now hopeless. Again, they teleport into a cinema playing Carver Coleman's new film, where Manhattan says that the actor Carver was once full of hope as well, but that soon ended, as does everything else. John returns the team back to Batman and Joker in the warehouse, where Adrian tries to recall John as Reggie grabs him, making Adrian wonder why he's still wearing the mask of the man who destroyed his father. Joker attacks Batman as Reggie beats Adrian, who is beaten until Joker tries to stop him, leading to Reggie beating Joker's head in as well and ripping off his mask, saying Rorschach is now dead. The injured Adrian makes it back to the ship, where he attacks Imra and Johnny before saying that he can save everything and everybody everybody because he has a plan. As Reggie escapes the funhouse and people talk about the Creeper, Batman retrieves Rorschach's mask and Manhattan arrives on Mars, where again he sees Superman running at him, his eyes burning with the anger before seeing nothing, making him wonder that if in a month from now, Superman will destroy him, or he will destroy everything. Doomsday Clock issue 7 finally saw something awesome and interesting actually happen as Dr. Manhattan finally shows up to confront Adrian and his team as everything begins to unravel. I actually really liked that Manhattan was the narrator of the issue and how much it actually explained and explored what he's changed in the DC universe, beginning with the death of Alan Scott, which kinda seemed to do a domino effect of sorts on the DC universe, which is very interesting. It's also really interesting what this issue seeks to imply with the future of the book, with Superman maybe destroying Dr. Manhattan, which in turn may cause the universe to end, or maybe Manhattan might destroy the universe before Superman can destroy him. Very interesting stuff, but I'm really hoping the book keeps on a regular schedule from now on, as really the only downside to the book is the delays, which have kind of been ruining the story since you can't really remember what happened the last issue since there's huge gaps between issues. So hopefully they stop from now on, and I'm really interested to see what stuff it's going to be exploring in the final couple of issues. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.